guys, and welcome on back for episode 24 of our Persona 5 Royal series. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing okay. I know I usually say I'm doing swell and all that good fun stuff, but not today. Today's not been my day. I had a really great morning, went into work for a little bit, and then I got home, started making lunch and everything. Went to go to the bathroom, took off my ring because that's just gross. Why would I go to the bathroom with my ring on? And dropped my ring in the toilet. So that was a thing. I had to go fish that out and rinse it off and do all that stuff. And then I missed a meeting for work because I didn't realize what time it was. So yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, today's gonna get a lot better because I get to play some Persona with you guys. So this is gonna be so much better for me. Doesn't look like we can do much today. When is that quiz show on? Oh. Hold up. Yeah, oh, this is it. If you punch someone and hurt them, you've committed bodily harm. Now consider these two cases. Unconsenting cutting of hair, using noise to cause distress. Which of these two would be considered a case of bodily harm? You be the judge. It'd be the cutting of hair, wouldn't it? Because it's considered to be part of the body. Or, no, distress? That's a good question, honestly. Because the noise of the distress, if it's up to a certain decibel level, noise could cause permanent hearing damage, so that could then be considered bodily harm. Unconsenting cutting of hair is technically part of the body. I don't know. I think probably the unconsenting cutting of hair, because it's, like it says, unconsenting. B. Oh, if you drive someone crazy with noise, that's considered bodily harm. If it disrupts the body's functions, it counts as bodily harm even if there's no physical contact. Hair grows back so it doesn't count as a wound. Ah, that'd be a case of assault, not bodily harm. That's really interesting, though. Like the... That's really interesting. Nice going. Okay, it didn't give us any boosts or anything like that. Let's go ahead. I don't think we can go anywhere. Actually, let's go downstairs. Let me see what I can do. Because I think I can study. I can probably make coffee. What else can we do? What do we need to do stat-wise? Knowledge. Everything is level 2 except for guts, and that's the one we need. Also, Mona's not in our squad, but Yusuke's only level 15. Let's look at him for a second. He's just got Bufu. He'll gain Vicious Strike at 18. What's his... Ooh! May slightly increase allies' chances to avoid physical attacks. That's good. Having the weakness to fire, though, is not... But then again, everybody's got a weakness to something in this game. Which is... Ooh, excuse me. Which is nice.
Hey!
Yeah, let's not go out. So he's not going to let me leave. So, let me check out my books. May boost knowledge. We are building guts with Captain Kidd. Proficiency. My grandmother is calling. I will call her back later. Let's do the pirate legend.
Make sure you close up.
That way we can gain up a little bit in guts. We probably guts. You hear me?
Wow.
Pirate Captain Kidd. Huh? Ryuji should read this book. Yes, Ryuji should read. Reading is fun.
Oh.
Oh, that was a triple boost. Yay. Oh, because it's raining. I didn't even think about that. It's raining. That's awesome. So we got the boost. I wonder... Oh, it's not raining anymore. Oh, well, it's just a pollen warning.
Depressed.
I don't want to go to work today. I actually wanted to go to work today, which was great because I did get to go. You still working at the Beef Bowl place on Central Street? I thought you'd like that place because the pay was good. What happened? Sure, the pay is fine, but I'm the only one working there at night. The job magazine said it was a fun, friendly workplace. Maybe I should just quit. Work can be pretty tiring, but it's a worthwhile experience. Don't give up. It is, actually. I have thoroughly enjoyed having a job. And I kind of can't wait to go back. Oh, grades are out. I'm above the average. Little higher than the average score.
Yeah.
Hey! I did decently well, which is good. And charm got boosted because of that. But if I do really well, it'll boost even higher, which I am looking forward to. Let that actually be the question of the day. If you are in school or when you were in school, about where did you sit in the pack? When I graduated, according to my transcript, I was technically 12 out of 139? Yeah, 12 out of 139 people. And yes, that is my entire graduating class. It was very small. Ooh. What happened? How have you been since our last talk? Anything bothering you? If you've got time, I'd be happy to chat with you again after school. Ooh, I probably should go see Metarchy, but we're gonna hold on that. What are we going? Aren't we going to the palace? If we are, I really need to go to the palace though. Got plans today? We're not gonna hang out with Ryuji. I do want to check something first with our confidants. It said he's only here until November, and it's currently May, right? Okay, he may recover immediately. Chance to receive the effects of charge and concentrate at the start of battle? Bro, that's amazing. It's currently May, so we really need to boost him rather quickly. I don't know what days of the week that he is available. Ooh, it's Friday. Let's go down. That's not the right buttons, Ash. Not the right buttons. Let's go down to the front entrance. Because we need to get some yakisoba pan.
What do you want?
Which is 50 plus hunger. Yay. Might as well. Okay. Nice. So we did that. Let's go over this way. I wonder, does it say anywhere what days of the week, like, he's available? Because, like, in Persona 4, it was very laid out. Only this person was available on this day, this day, this day. And it was... and sometimes it even changed by the month for certain characters and things like that.
On my eyes.
Seems like allergies are kicking in for everyone. How are you holding up? If you're okay with it, I'd like to get some input from you. Do you have time right now? There's no pressure, obviously, but...
Leave it to me.
Okay, does not give me a date. He was thrilled to see you at the nurse's office and offered mental training if you help with research. Honestly, I kind of want to do it. I think we can afford to be back one extra day. I just finished the counseling session. Now meet me in the nurse's office. I think we can afford to wait one more day on the palace. I like doing the palaces in one shot if I can. I've been getting a lot of students coming in ever since I arrived here. To be honest, it's kind of a relief. The whole mess with Kamoshida was the reason I was called here, after all. They warned me a lot of students had been impacted. I knew there would be a lot of free-floating anxiety. But when I actually got to talk with everyone, I was pleasantly surprised. Most of the things on everyone's minds were college entrance exams, relationship problems. In other words, typical worries for high school students. Some did open up about deeper issues, but not the majority. Some students were still struggling with the scars from the incident, yes. But at the very least, I'm glad the ones who came to me have taken some steps toward recovery. So they have, huh? You worry too much thanks to you, probably. Thanks to you, probably. Well, I can only hope so. I don't think I've done much, but if I've helped even one person, then that makes it all worth it. I know I'm not the most reliable guy, but remember, you can always talk to me too if something's bothering you. Tag 'em lights, got it bright outside. I'm the counselor here, you know. If nothing else, I'm good at listening.
Let's see.
Having said that, it's a little awkward that I have to ask you for your help, but... You remember how I asked you to help me with my research? Of course. I said you'd be helping with my research, but don't worry, I won't do anything too difficult or intense. I just need you to listen to what I have to say and work through some questions with me.
So...
But let's see. Maybe I should start at the beginning. I can tell you a little about what the research is for. What I'm studying now is pain felt in the mind, or perhaps more fancifully, in the heart. Okay. Some specific examples include the pain of someone saying hurtful things to you, or being separated from those you love. Maybe this would be clearer, pain defined by abstracts like trauma or stress. Okay. Bodily physical pain can be thought of as something necessary and autonomic response to injury, illness, or whatever.
Still...
But what about the pains felt within one's heart? The pain isn't born from any tangible problem in our bodies, right? It's something strange and immaterial. I guess it goes to show there are still a lot of mysteries in how our own hearts and in our own hearts and minds. And I want to learn about these internal psychological pains. Now, this is my question to you. When do you truly feel pain in your heart, Sugawara-kun? When someone betrays me, when I lie, when I get punched. When someone betrays me. I see, I can sympathize there. Sometimes all it takes is one betrayal for intense trust to turn into intense pain. Yeah, been there. It can be rough. It doesn't feel good to struggle with the pain in your heart.
For example...
But with that in mind, how about the pain of a broken heart then? After all, what kind of pain is only born... That kind of pain is only born because we fall in love, right? Do you have any thoughts on this kind of pain, Sugawara-kun? Oh, excuse me, that one seems necessary. We'd be better off without it. It's a seed for new loves. Honestly, yeah. I kind of agree with all three, to be honest. I think it does seem necessary because it can shape you as a person. We'd be better off without it because it hurts like crap. And it's a seed for new loves. I think that is very true because it can also be kind of what spurs you on. Honestly, it's a seed for new loves. I like that idea. I never took you for a poet. But it's a wonderful sentiment. A very positive way of looking at it. Internal emotional pain can be difficult to deal with, though some say it's always coupled with other feelings. And I agree, of course. I think that's a fair assessment. Though, personally speaking, I'd think of if pain can be avoided, it should be. Maybe it shouldn't exist at all. Wounds of the heart are much harder to detect, and in a way, they're far more complex than physical injuries. That's why I'm doing this research, to save people who are suffering from internal pain they keep holding on to. You helped me realize that purpose again. Thank you. Did that help? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Thanks to you, I think I'll be able to better articulate my thoughts today. You can sense his gratitude. Yay! If nothing else, having flow will be super nice to have in the palace to begin with anyway. I think that'll do it for today.
Oh?
Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Your mental training! Oh, I didn't forget about our promise, of course. I'll teach you tricks for mental discipline, and you help me with my research. That's just like what we decided, right? Something like that. Now then, how about something like this today? Feel stronger?
Right.
Yes! And also, never too bad
Well, see you.
Never a bad time for a snack. Ever! Always snack. Always snack. Is this Maruki? Oh, this is Maruki. Do you have time to talk right now? I'm taking a breather. Just finished my last counseling session for the day. And I thought I'd thank you once again for your help earlier. Good work over there. So you're actually working? Getting to your research now? Getting to your research now? Yep, that's correct. After all your help, I'm about to get even busier too. Thanks again for agreeing to help me out. I might be looking to you for help more frequently from now on. It'd mean a lot if you could lend a hand. Alright, see you later. I didn't get the boost, which is a bummer, so I guess I didn't pick correctly. That sort of thing.
You're back.
Okay, I can hang out with Sojiro. I can also go hang out with Mishima from the looks of it. Let's look at our confidence really quickly, because I doubt we're gonna boost with where are you? Sakura! Sojiro! I doubt we're gonna boost him. Ooh. LeBlanc curry though. That'd be nice. What are you gonna give me next, Mishima? Mishima-kun! His enthusiasm increases XP earned from battle. That'd be really good. I'd rather have Mishima's for this next one, so I'm gonna go hang out with him. I think he is down in Central Street is where he usually hangs out. Yes it is. Awesome. And he's still chilling right there. Ooh, while I'm thinking about it, let's actually pop over. Oh, we can also go. Hold up. Go to Station Square for a second. Oh, we can get the politician today?
Please consider what I have to say. You.
We're just passing
I
by.
see.
Yeah, I don't want to hang out with him today, but we do need to get him at some point. Because we need to be able to go and visit with him, because I think you can only get him on Sundays. I want to make a purchase. Okay, let's go ahead down to sell. Sell all the treasure. Check the melee weapons, nothing. Okay, that's all city stuff we don't need. Ooh, that might be really good to put on Yusuke. Hold on. We do need to equip Yusuke with some stuff. So let's go over here. Oh, not that. Let's go. Okay. He needs a new AR. So let's give him. Let's go ahead and give him a Duke's coat. We're gonna have to look at that in a little bit. Let's give him. He's got a silver keyring. Having him with Agi might be incredible. Can either give him. Could give him the mana bonus. What is your mana look like? Not persona. That's not the right thing. Stats. You've got. Oh, he's by far the lowest. That might be, actually, let's do that. Oops, that's not the right thing. Let's equip him with the chakra choker. We've got two of them apparently. Hello, well, that takes him. He's now got a max of 94, which is great. Yeah, I could have given him Agi, which probably would have been good to have, but yeah. Double check and make sure there's nothing else that we can sell. Because I want to clean off this stuff. Ooh, get rid of your dress shirt. That's Yusuke's. Get rid of that. Get rid of the silver keyring.
You should be grateful.
Yeah, there's nothing else that we can get rid of that I would want to get rid of. Everything else is beneficial. Ooh, let's double check his gun really quickly.
All right, which one?
Ooh, can get the Black Assault, which, from the looks of it, is a good chunk better than his old one. It's a good chunk of money, but I think it's worth it. Did I not sell the other one?
All right.
I didn't see where I could. I can totally sell the guns, yeah? I just can't find it on the list. Anyway, so I think we're done there. Let's go back. Yeah, let's just go back to the front of Central Street. Oh, or not. We'll just walk out the door. LOL. Didn't do what I thought you were gonna do. Okay, hold on. There's Mishima, but I don't want to talk to you right this second. Let's check the rental shop. See if they'll let me rent anything. No. Okay, so you can only have one at a time. So I need to watch that at some point. Listen. Okay. Mishima!
My nose is all itchy.
My nose is all itchy. I'm sorry. I heard the pollen is really bad this year. Are you okay, Sugawara-kun? You'd seriously look like a criminal if you had one of those allergy masks to go along with your cool glasses. Oh, that's really funny considering we're seeing everybody with those masks and stuff around, which in America is a very abnormal thing. Obviously in places like Japan and other places like that, that seeing the masks when in public places is mostly normal. I wouldn't necessarily call it just straight up normal, but it's a much more widely accepted thing. Here you look like a crazy person except the fact that it's COVID, you know? Yeah, as your street, never mind. That's just yes. Let's go hang out with him.
Come on, let's get going. Now that you mention it.
Oh, I forgot to mention. But we're meeting up with some fangirls today. All thieves are supposed to have some special ladies, right? I'd never heard that before. Great idea. I'm already taken. I've never heard that before.
Really?
Wait, really? Phantom thieves are supposed to steal girls' hearts. Everyone knows that.
Actually.
Basically, I met some cool girls on the fan site, and we thought it'd be fun to do a meetup in person. Or in-person meetup. Oh, that reminds me. They think we're just part of the fandom. I made up this whole story about how we stumbled onto the fan site one day, so let's stick to that. Don't spill the beans, okay? I'm worried about this. We're part of the fandom. That's what the users of the fan site call themselves. It's really caught on as the forum's gotten more popular. Either way, you should be excited about all this. Mingling with your loyal supporters is a noble cause indeed. Plus, remember how I said I'd help publicize the Phantom Thieves? This is just the beginning. Though, to be honest, I've never actually met someone from online in person. I wonder if I'll be able to do it right. My thoughts exactly when I went and met my friend TJ, whose merch I am actually wearing. Fun fact, I was actually wearing this the day that I met him. It was super fun. I drove down to Georgia and dropped off a cheesecake and then went home. That's about it. We had lunch and then I drove back home. It was literally just I needed to go back home immediately afterward. But yeah, it was really fun to just sit and hang out with him and Linz for a little bit. I did lots of research though. I know all about footing the bill and buying desserts for the girls. Apparently, if things go well, you might even take her home. Huh? It's way past our meeting time. Hello? It's Misha. It's the guy you met on the fan site. About our meetup.
Huh?
You're still at home? And what about your friend? Oh, No, we'll be waiting here. Wait, was that a train announcement? I could swear I just heard someone say Shibuya over a loudspeaker. Are you close by? Huh? Oh no, I'm not calling you a liar. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe next time. So both of them apparently got sick? They're just gonna stay home. It seems like they were really only into the idea on the forum. Oh well, my bad. I was so busy with all the new forum posts, I didn't have much time to really vet them too much. It's not your fault. Don't overwork yourself. I can't trust anyone anymore. Don't overwork yourself.
No, no.
Don't worry, I'm not. This is just a learning experience. He didn't like that response. But all this aside, I have some really good info for you guys. I won't let you down. I'll prove just how useful I can be to the Phantom Thieves. He seems extra motivated. Yay! Anytime we can get some boosted XP, we ought to. Ah, yes. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this, though. I bet those girls would never have flaked on me if they knew I'm friends with the real-life Phantom Thieves. Being a guardian of justice isn't so easy, huh? I'm right with you, my dude. He's just like, I don't know how to deal with that. Okay. Oh, Sugawara. Sorry for dragging you out for no reason. People typically use an alias online, so a lot of them don't hold back when they comment. I thought it was going to be a great opportunity to hear their opinions on the Phantom Thieves. It's always better to hear that kind of stuff in person, right? Of course, really, you'll get it right next time. Yep, leave it to me. Next time, we're gonna get some real hot intel. Poor Mishima. Okay, I'll get back to modding. Trust me, everything's gonna turn out awesome. See ya. Poor Mishima. That poor guy. He is a straight up mess. I love him though. Okay, let's see. We already finished the pirate legend, which we need to return to the library. Let's see. Knowledgeable, charm. Oh, information about Yongen Jaya. Proficiency, kindness. Okay, let's do that one.
All right.
Okay, don't need to read that. Cool. Feel the kindness. Let's do proficiency. I want to be able to dodge the teacher's chalk throw or whatever.
Hey, hey.
Do you ever use the study corner in the library? I always end up goofing off at home, and not many people know about it. But isn't the environment kind of a problem? Have you heard the rumors about that transfer student? Oh, him. Yeah, he used to be all everyone ever talked about. But you remember Mr. Kamoshida's big apology? The transfer student's kind of old news now. My recent test scores haven't been so hot. If I don't shape up, my allowance could be in danger. That was one thing. I never had an allowance. Nope. No, honestly, my parents were really interesting because their philosophy was if you ask and it's like for a good reason, they were typically gave. But I grew up in a poor house, so when you did ask, you probably had good reason to. It wasn't usually, like, for me and my brother, we always were very not self-conscious, but conscious of the fact that we didn't have a whole lot of money. So if we asked for something, like, we really wanted it, you know? That it was something like that. It wasn't like, I just asked because I wanted to ask, you know? It wasn't, oh, I had to have the new greatest this, that, and the other. But, so, like, when we would ask my parents for stuff, like, it was a big deal that we were actually asking for stuff, and not just buying it on our own, like, scavenging money from the couch, which I did a couple of times. I only found, like, 20 cents worth. But, yeah, I have done that. When I was a little kid, I did that. But, like, saving money from birthdays and stuff like that, and just the occasional, like, my dad was always really interesting because if he borrowed money from me a couple of times, which I do not recommend ever doing, but my dad is really good about stuff like that. So if he ever borrowed money from me for any reason, he paid you back with interest. So, like, I would use that interest, you know, stuff like that. Like, there was one time he borrowed $100 from me for something big. And so he gave me back $130 is what he gave me back. So I gained $30 in that deal. It was a good deal for me. Oh, shoot. I missed what she said. It's possible to apply math even to an abstract concept like beauty. The golden ratio used in the Mona Lisa and the Parthenon is a famous example. But a different ratio has been used in Japanese art and architecture since ancient times. Oh, excuse me. I'm sure you've all heard of the silver ratio. Now then, Sugawara-san, take a look at this. Golden ratio, silver ratio. The golden ratio is 1 to 1.618. Do you know what the silver ratio is? Looks like it's shorter, so it's not 732. It's either... Oh, wait, it's definitely not that one, because it's shorter. Isn't it? It looks shorter, so I'm going to go 1.4.
This is it.
Or 1.14.
Precisely.
Yeah! Yeah, because you can tell by looking at it that the golden ratio is significantly longer than the other one. Oh, it was 1.4. Oh, geez, then I hit that wrong. I could have sworn that said 1. Oh! LOL. It was shorter than the 6, though. But it wasn't the shortest. Okay, so I lucked out. I read that as 1.14. LOL. You can see it's closer to a square than the golden ratio, which is true. One theory says it's because Asians have rounder faces than Westerners, so they prefer a similar shape. Huh. This ratio was used in things like something paintings and the pagodas of the temple. One you should all be familiar with is the B4 size paper. Those proportions are the silver ratio. What's B4 size paper? What is that? Is that standard 8.5 by 11 or is that something else? Actually, that doesn't make any sense at all. Because that's not even close to being square. Oh, that's another thing. When I was a kid, my dad's a school teacher. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. Oh yeah, I can hear the mascots that are seen as cute have faces that are close to this ratio. In other words, if you use this ratio, you can make cute things.
I see.
But anyway, my dad is a high school math teacher. So, fun facts. I love math, actually. I always loved math, except for in the 3rd grade when I really struggled with math, and my mom and I spent hours upon hours doing times tables. Oh gosh, that was miserable. We had to do times tables tests, and those things were miserable. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, the whole piece of paper thing. My dad actually has this really cool design that we make from time to time where we take standard construction paper and we cut it into a square. So it's an 8.5 by 8.5 square. And we cut slits in it and turn it into a snowflake. Yeah, you combine 6 of those 8.5 by 8.5s and you make a snowflake out of it. It's really cool. It's really pretty. But fun facts, my brother's senior year, he took public speaking. I took the same class my senior year later, but he took it and his demonstration speech was how to make those. Mine was how to use Dragon Naturally Speaking, which that was a very interesting project, and by far the highest grade I made the entire class long. It is true that mascots tend to have roundish faces. That is awesome. That is true. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Because Mona has a rounded face because Mona is a cat. Okay. This one's super special. It's not even anywhere on the forum yet. Anyway, do you remember that bully Daisuke Takanashi, whose heart you changed earlier? Well, it turns out there was someone pulling the strings the whole time. It seems like he didn't have a choice but to listen to what this guy told him to do, but ordering someone to bully other people is a pretty crappy thing to do, isn't it? That's horrible, right? It's totally unacceptable. This person has to be somewhere in our school, right? You should go on take a look around. In the meantime, I'll secretly do a little more research too. If we want to go after this target, we'll need a name. Let's investigate the school. What are we doing about the palace? Couldn't hurt to find the treasure sooner rather than later. We're going to do that. I do want to get this name though. I just don't know who to ask. They're talking about me. I saw my name pop up. And the spring item Earth Burger. Oh, Big Bang Burger. Now, what was this about examining? Sports bag? Yeah. Shoes are really beat up. Why do the sports teams make you guys do? It's supposed to be the Fan of Thieves logo? It looks kind of dumb. Okay, I do want to talk around to some of these folks and see about this bully dude. See if we can just get his information. With Mr. Kamishita is gone, but that doesn't mean that your bad reputation went away. All I've done till now is avoid you though, so I'll hear you out if you wanted to talk to me. Ask me about anything. Ask about any new info. Okay, let's ask about the counselor. The new counselor seems to be fairly popular among the students. Of course, not everyone's on board. Some think the school's just trying to mitigate the damage Kamishita did. Fair. Ask about the newspaper club. I'm the only member left. It's gonna get disbanded. Aw. I'm sorry. Okay, take responsibility. Okay. Oh, we got a stalker on our hands right here. That's a straight up stalker. That's weird how she's like thumbing her phone like that. I'm sorry, that's weird. Okay, doesn't look like anybody's over this way. Doesn't look like anybody's anywhere around here. So let's go ahead and head down to the first floor. Oh, the third year. Was it third years or first years that were getting, that was getting bullied? Let's check the, thing here. Looks like it's only HP items. My ranking didn't improve like I'd hoped. I won't get into the school I want to at this rate. Madarame. We don't need to worry about Madarame stuff right now as far as like information because we already know all this stuff. We do need to pop up here. Ooh, we do need to go to the library, actually. Oh, it's you. I failed as a library assistant. Okay, but please don't mind them. Feel free to use the library whenever you want. You can hone your knowledge, but you won't be able to raise your guts anymore.
What would you like?
That's lame. Need to return a book.
Thank you. What would you like?
Like to borrow. Let's get the kind gentleman. Experience guts. Let's go ahead and grab Goemons, because that's what we need are the guts ones. So I'm not seeing where I need to go to hear about this particular bully guy. President Nijima. Okay, talking about Makoto. We don't need to worry about that. I'm not gonna deny he is kinda, yeah. I just saw something pop up on the screen and it's true. Yeah, I'm not seeing this guy. This particular thing that we're supposed to know about. So I'm not gonna worry exactly about it. Because it doesn't seem like there's really anything to look at. So we're gonna go let's go talk to Ryuji. Because I bet you I probably just missed the guy, and that's fine. Let's meet up. Having,
Yusuke, we still need to explain the basics to you, don't we?
Oh, you mean about the metaverse and the nav? Yeah, I guess that stuff is pretty important.
Please elaborate.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. First, the metaverse spots where we act as the Phantom Thieves are called palaces. Palaces are worlds that take form from someone's cognition, a materialization of their reality.
So do we each hold palaces within ourselves as well?
No, not just anyone will have one. It's primarily those with strong, distorted desires.
They basically gotta be criminals. Real bastards like Kamoshida or Madarame.
On the other hand, palaces can't exist within persona users. It's just impossible for them to form. Basically, your persona is the true feelings of your heart, which arise from accepting your inner shadow.
There you
Then,
go.
since you have full control over your emotions, there's no way your desires can get distorted.
So that's how it works.
Obviously. I do that. Oh yeah, and we use the Metaverse Nav app on our phones to get into that world.
It's actually pretty simple. Just say a person's name, location, and distortion, then you're in.
Location?
So like, Madarame's would be shack. Then his distortion is that he thinks it's a museum.
How do you know what their palace is going to look like if you've never set foot in it before?
That part's kinda like a quiz or something. It'll probably get pretty tricky from here on out, too.
I feel as though I have a good grasp on the basic concepts. If anything arises which I fail to understand, I'll rely on those more experienced than myself.
Fair.
You covered, newbie.
You should probably ask Morgana if you need anything.
Thinking back to Madarame, though, I can't believe he'd consider pressing charges.
Yes, I've never seen him show such anger before. He is most likely quite serious about that.
What should we do? There's no way we'll be able to win if that happens.
He likely won't act on that threat until the final day of the exhibit, June 5th. Simply put, I doubt he would be so foolish as to taint his name with a trial during his exhibition.
Alright, so we just gotta steal Madarame's heart by then? There's no way we're gonna let him press charges. We'll show people who he really is.
Awesome. So, as far as the viewing requests, info. Oh, we can find him near the school gate. LOL. I'll do that next time. We're gonna infiltrate the palace.
Okay, let's
I think
go.
that's just where we're gonna go today. Just gonna go straight and do that.
Oh yeah, we haven't decided on the new recruit's code name yet.
It has to be Kitsune. You know, with that
Fox.
Kitsune mask and everything.
Hell yeah! That really leaves an impression.
Are you talking about me?
What do you want your name over here to be?
I'd say Da Vinci.
Nope. Well, you've got that mask like On said, and there's that weird tail. Alright, you're Aburage.
Aburage?
Very well.
He just
Agreed
accepts it.
to it?
It's decided then. Aburage.
Nuh-uh, not happening.
I'm very curious what that
Do
means.
you have any ideas, Joker?
I don't know what that means. Clown? I hate clowns, but definitely fox. A kitsune is like a possessed fox, right? Isn't that kind of the thing? Let's call him Fox.
Oh, just keep it literal, huh? Sounds good to me.
What do you think, Fox?
It's acceptable.
It's set then. Let's go.
Hold on, I do want to check the log and see how he spelled Aburage.
By the way,
Hold on, I do want to look at this really quickly because I'm very curious. Aburage. Okay, that's not at all how he says it in English, but alright. He called him oil. I guess it's supposed to be like painting oil, maybe? Okay. Very interesting.
we should have Joker decide who our starting lineup is.
Oh,
Starting
sorry.
lineup? You mean the ones who'll be going in first?
Yeah. Now that Fox has joined us, it'll be harder to move around as a group. We'll stand out more too. Considering how we've operated to this point, we should have 4 starters. Anyone else can be backup.
And I guess we always gotta have our leader with us, right?
Yep.
Exactly. That's why we'll have Joker choose the remaining 3.
Yeah.
And what should the backup do? Would it be best for them to stay outside of the palace?
No. They should come in as well, but maintain a reasonable distance from the main group. In other words, the starting lineup is the first wave of our infiltration force. Well, we'll leave the team composition to you, Joker.
Awesome. Get to change party members. Okay. So I don't have a party right now. I am going to... Do I need to pop into there? I don't even know what level I am. What level am I? I'm level 17. Looks like we really need to take Mona and Yusuke with us. Let's do in order. Who do I want? Let's do stats. Hang on. 7. Okay, An's got a whole lot further to go than Ryuji does. Now, with Mishima's thing, do they gain the same amount or do they gain less? Yeah, I think they just earn some. And then we gain a boosted, and then they gain boosted. I think that's the deal. So let's do Mona.
What's up? Now's my time to shine.
Let's do Actually, let's do Yusuke.
May I get a word in?
Actually, yeah. Let me do you.
Sorry to cause you trouble.
Let me take Mona off for a second. Actually, I can just do all this from this screen. Take Mona off. Okay. Now add Mona back. Add on. Should get us... Okay, it puts them in that order anyway. Alright. Cool. So it didn't matter. Cool. Let's pop in here and make sure there's nothing else that we need to do in the Velvet Room. And then we will save the actual infiltration for the next episode. I am so excited. I love this game. I love all of these games. Oh, I do need to actually go ahead and do all of those guys. Create. Let's see if we can create anything new real fast. Nope, level 18 is our next one. Ooh, is that the big thing? Yeah, that's the big thing.
Only leads to destruction.
We got some really good ones coming up. So, yep, we're gonna worry about all of that. I want to go back.
No slacking off.
We're gonna worry about going actually into the palace in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, you subscribe if you're new, and you leave comments down below. I very much appreciate it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Ryan Mills Gaming. Find me on Twitch, Discord, and Moots as Puppy Poke Trainer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.